Cholo, what's up? I see you're in here before it even started. What's up? Want to start early. Just make sure everything was right. Lighting and everything. Make sure I sound good. Test, 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 test. Yeah. Lighting is trash. I'm gonna take a picture. Shoot. What's up? What's up? What's up, bro? What's up, Legends? Legend Z's production. What's up? Yeah. Trying to make a video. Oh. What's up? Oh. Yeah, I got you. You be making those. What's the last one I watched with you? The last video I watched, I think was it the one you were making fun of yourself? I think. Uh, yeah, I think the last one you did was when you was making fun of yourself. I think that's the last one I seen, right? Or you were breaking character, right, or something like that. And you were trying to hold in the laughter when you said something like you were about to play in the NBA or something. Your hoop dreams died or something. That was mad funny. Mad funny. Trying to post this on my Instagram. Say I'm live. I started a little earlier just to make sure that the lighting and everything. Oh yeah, yeah. But I'm saying it's just funny because the when he was talking about breaking character was hilarious. Like the face. No doubt. I got you. What's up, Kev? I'm trying to post this on my Instagram. Post it on live. All right, I got it. I started early just to make sure the finals prediction. Yeah, I think that if I think LA is gonna win, man. It just sets up. It all setting up now for LA to win this. Man. Like the Heat, I thought that the Celtics would give LA a better um, matchup in the finals, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's gonna be. I mean, I haven't. The Heat look like a what's that called? A scrappy team though. So it could be the Heat. But I feel like if the Heat beat the Lakers, it's gonna be kind of like when the Pistons beat the Lakers when the Lakers had Kobe, Shaq, Gary Payton, and Karl Malone when they had that super team, and then the Pistons quote unquote upset them. I think that would be if the Heat beat them. That's the same. That's the same feel I would get. Okay, yeah. So you was there. So you got a lot of the championships with LeBron, the LeBron championship, and the D Wade. Is D Wade your favorite? Is D Wade the best? Not your favorite, but is D Wade considered the best player? The best player to ever play for Miami for the Heat? D Wade was like my top three. When D Wade was playing, he was in my top three. Everybody wants Heat versus Lakers. I think I want Heat versus Lakers too. Thanks, Burpee. That's what's up. Thanks. Everybody wants. Okay, so you're a Spurs fan. Yeah, I'm a Greg Popovich fan, so I definitely root for the Spurs in that way because I love Greg Popovich as a coach. I'm trying to share this link on my what's the name? So I started early, so I'm trying to see if any give it like 5 minutes to see who comes in. Yeah, that took that. Yeah, those back to back. The funny story about that, the Spurs, the what was the first one when was it the first one or the second? The first one when Ray Allen hit the shot. Man, I'll never forget that. That's one of the I was watching the game and I was like the Spurs were killing the Heat the whole game and I was watching it and I'm like, man, because I wanted LeBron to get his first chip. So I was like I was rooting for him to just get one or whatever. So I was watching the game, and then I remember like the Spurs are killing them, and like going into the fourth quarter, I think they Heat her down by like 12, 13, 14, something like that. So I'm like, you know what? I turned it off. I was like, bro, I don't even want to watch this because I think the Spurs were gonna go up. What was it, 3-1 or something like that, or was that the end? I don't even know that. I think that was gonna end it, right? They were up 3-2. That was gonna end it. They were gonna win the chip for that. And then so I'm like, man, I don't even want to see this ceremony. I'm like, the Spurs won. They kill them. Bro, I wake up the next morning and I see the Heat won. I'm like, what? I was like, how did the Heat win? Then I see the shot Ray Allen hit. I was like, yo, that is the craziest shot. Like everything had to go perfect for that. I've never seen anything like that before. That was crazy. That was one of the craziest shots ever, man. The Heat, man, that sucks. That sucks, man. That hurt. Yeah, that's pain, man. What's up, Robbie? That was a tough. I'm trying to share my link. Hopefully, more people will come if I share it. Shoot, I don't know how to share it on this. Okay, I should it. Yeah, so that's definitely it was that was a crazy. So one of these, I don't have any here. We have. How many did we win? Man, so nowadays they give like second place trophies and stuff like that. So I don't count none of those, like the second place, third place trophies. But I think in total, I probably won. I want to say I won. How many did I win? 10? 10 is a lot. Ooh, I don't think I won 10. 10's a lot. I won probably 5 to 10. I gotta like recount and see, but between 5 and 10 championships I've won as a coach. And every one of them was so actually not yes, every one of them had their little bit of challenge in each one of the championships. Whether it was the final game, whether it was the semifinals, the quarterfinals, each one of those championships had their little challenges. Those are great experiences though. All right, so we at 8:06. I'm gonna get like 2 more minutes and then. Oh hell no, not D1. A. This is AAU. This is for AAU. For high school, we've won prep championships. So we've won like quote unquote state championships. So for high school, we've won probably what do we win? Two or three? Two. I think 2 or 3. 2 or 3. I can't remember. 2 or 3. And then for AAU, we won like 5 to 10. So I'm used to playing in those, coaching in those big games like that. So I didn't expect like for this live because it's so funny. Once you take time away from YouTube, that comeback video, like everybody's like, "Oh, where has he been?" And they love that comeback video, and then after that, it like goes back to how it was. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I played at yeah, I played. So it was like the transition from playing to coaching, like realizing that that I'm not gonna make it to the NBA, and still wanting to be a part of basketball. So I was like, I got to figure out a way to do this still. But it's funny. But my first topic was about why I stopped, but like taking time away from YouTube is it was like for me, I don't know about all y'all, but for me it was much needed, man. YouTube is a lot. And I was just I like right before I was like, I'm gonna take time away from YouTube, I caught myself. Like the last video I was about to make this video on Monday, come out. I did a live stream on that Friday, and then I was thinking of the idea to make my new video for Monday, and I caught myself and I was like, and when I was about to make the video, I thought to myself like I really couldn't think of an idea. I had a couple ideas, but like there was nothing concrete. And then I was like getting into the mode of I'm about to just put out a video just to put out a video just so I can keep it that I'm doing Monday when like it just started turning into that. So I was like, you know what? Let me just take some time away from YouTube and see what that does and see just see if I can come back better or see if that does anything different because even the growth, the channel wasn't growing. It just everything was just came to a heat and I was like, I gotta stop. Oh, no doubt. Yeah, definitely. Especially because basketball. If I see anybody basketball, anything like that, I support all basketball. I could talk basketball, like how you asking all these questions. I could talk basketball forever. That's a great comment. Like people, like me and my friends, like those are conversations that go on from 8 p.m. till like 3 in the morning. We could talk about basketball. But how did I find your channel? How did I find your channel? I'm not sure. Oh, I think I followed. I followed. I think I just started following somebody that did the not reaction videos, but did like what do you call them? Where you make a video about a player and then you showcase that player. So and then you just show the highlights and then you either do voiceovers or something like that. And then I think I just went through the comments and then I think you were one of the people to comment. So I followed you. I believe that's what it was. Or either that or I went on this run like months back where I was like, I'm gonna type in an NBA video or something like that, a highlight video or something, and then I'm gonna run down the list of comments in the NBA video and I'm gonna see if try to not follow everybody, but watch everybody's video and see if it's something that I want to follow. And then I think that was you came up on that. It's either one of those two. I don't remember. Yeah, no doubt. Like I said, when it comes to when I see basketball and stuff like that, like this is like that catches my attention quick. Like I don't like that's not something that's hard for me to watch basketball. Like, I watch basketball all day. But like I said, yeah. So that taking the time away was it just so I don't know if this I don't know if it I don't know if it did anything different. I don't know if the channel, but I don't know about oh yeah, but I just feel like oh when I came back, like a lot of people's channels were losing subscribers, and I saw a lot of people commenting about that, about losing subscribers, and I saw that a lot of people weren't growing like as quickly as when I remember them before I stopped on YouTube. I give you a lot shout out on the last video, right? That's what's up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't get to watch it yet, Robbie. When I watch it, I definitely, I'm gonna comment. Love the support. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll definitely gonna shout you out. But all right. Thank you, Legend. Peace, man. Thanks for the support, bro. Yeah, like so a lot of people so like I said, what's up CL, what's up Jashim? So a lot of like what I said, when I came back, like people are losing subscribers. I even remember Burpee Yoga. I remember he was over 1,000, and when I come back, he has like 977 or something like that. So people, and then I see people commenting like losing subscribers, something like this. So I don't know what like it's like from like I want to say July or August. August on, like YouTube has been weird. Like YouTube, the growth has been slow. The subscriber stuff has been weird. Like everything in YouTube has been weird for that like time. I don't know what like the difference is, but I that's another reason why I wanted to take some time away because I just wanted to just be like, yo, I gotta like my me taking time away. I was still commenting on all your videos. I was still watching all your videos. I just didn't want to focus on having to create content myself. So like it's so weird. Like YouTube is weird, and I don't know if it's because now things are quote unquote opening up a little bit, so people don't have as much time as they did before, or if they just do this like whenever it comes to like online stuff, whether it's social media, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It seems like they're in control and they do glitchy stuff whenever they want to, and they do stuff. Cause this happens on Instagram. This happens on all this. It's like the same thing. Like when people say that iPhones, like when you get your iPhone, right? You have your iPhone. So this is the iPhone 10. So I think they just came out with the 12, I want to believe. So I'm gonna give this probably 6 more months, and this is gonna start glitching and messing up. So it's gonna like force me to get the iPhone 13. So that's how they do. They're like in control of like all this stuff. It's so stupid how they like do things like that. I don't know how many I lost though. I definitely didn't grow anything. I don't know how many I lost though. Because I try to like I look at that stuff, but I'm not like I didn't keep count, but I'm around the same number I was at, but I definitely lost some. That's a fact, true. I definitely lost some. You too, legends. Have a good weekend too, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Burpee Yoga. I saw your channel, and I swear, Burpee Yoga. When I was commenting on one of your videos, and I saw you had 1,000, cause I purposely put congrats, you made it to 1,000. I was mad because I probably missed the video where you got to 1,000. So I commented on your video and was like, congrats to getting 1,000, blah blah blah. And then I come back and I see you have 977. So I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, how did he lose so many subs? It was freaking weird or so. I was like, this is weird, man. Oh, and like the algorithm, like anything with algorithms, that's how they do it. It's so stupid. Like, what's up in power growth? Like, it's so dumb. So I try my best to just take time off to look at it and just see like everything. And just see. I just want to watch all of your videos. I want to see what you guys are still doing. And I love to see because this is one of the things that inspires me the most is when you guys continue to put out content like you do even though the growth has slowed down since like wherever October, I'm not October, since August, September, like you guys still put out the best content you can. So that's why I had to take a break because I felt like I was starting to not do that anymore. I was starting to just put out content to put out content, and I never want to get like that. You know what I mean? I always want to put out the best content I can put out. So, and I knew I was coming to Jersey, So I was like, maybe coming to Jersey and just a new state, new opportunities and stuff will be able to kind of not take my channel in a different direction. I still do what I do, but just maybe show different visuals and different things like that. Yeah, so I'm saying even the view, it's like it's so weird. It's like I don't know, man. YouTube is a freaking weirdo thing, man. The algorithm is stupid. So I watched this video the other day about this guy, this comedian was making fun of algorithm. So how they did it was two comedians. One of them was at a desk and then the other person was behind the desk. The person behind the desk was the quote unquote algorithm. And then the person in front of the desk was like going to have a meeting with the algorithm, like you're talking to like a mob boss. And he's like, Mr. Algorithm, why do you never show any of my videos to such and such people? Why do you? And it's so dumb because it's so true. It's like we just put stuff out and we're not in control of anywhere this stuff is going. Like they can literally decide to not show any of our videos to anybody if they didn't want to. It's just funny that it works like that. Yeah, that's what I mean. Sometimes it changes space. That's why I thought. That's why I just doing something. And even like how I'm doing like vlog style videos now, more so. Just maybe getting out of that mode of having that, because with vlogs you don't have to think as much about what you're trying to say. You just talk on the fly and stuff like that. So it's maybe getting out of that mode of not writing down making scenes and stuff like that and writing down notes and stuff and trying to have a template. Like I loved your last video, Jashim, like when you were talking about just keeping it real and just talk. I forget what the name of the series was, but when you were just speaking, like I don't mind, like especially when somebody tells you that up front, like this video, like I have no script for this video, blah blah. I'm here to do this, whatever. Like I don't mind the pauses and then talk because it make you see it just seems so natural to me. Like you're trying to think of what to say. Even you in your video, Justin, you were like you said something like you're about to like you wrote down like you said you're about to be done and then you had like 2 minutes left of still talking. Yeah, definitely. Like I knew that my initial comeback video was gonna get good views just because people would be like we're starting to be like where was I at? So I knew that. It's just that after that it's like not that it's going back to normal, but now it's like okay. It's like the kind of when people get tired of you or tired of seeing the same thing. But I heard this from somebody that I listened to that it's good to speak to the choir. Like when I watch Jasheen's video, I know what I'm going to get from it, and that's exactly why I watch his videos because that's what I want to get from his videos. So you have to get into the mindset of when you create your content, don't be ashamed or don't be like thinking, oh man, I keep saying the same thing or I've said this before. They're going to look at it like they've heard this before. It's about you. Like they tune in to hear and see you. So you just put out the best content you can put out. That's what I feel. Okay, so your subs wouldn't grow. You just yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like everybody's subs are just stopped at a point now. Like every time I watch everybody's video, it's at the same side. And if they grow subs, it's like one sub or two subs. It's crazy. Cause the people that I remember when I was watching them, that I would watch a video one day, then the next day they would have 10, 20 plus subs, have one more sub than they have. It's so stupid. It's like they're just out here controlling. I don't know what if they probably want to test something or trying something new out or doing something like that. I don't know, but it's one of the it's stupid, man. Yeah, definitely like the authenticity. Yeah. No, Jashim, I'm 100% on you with that. That is so true. Like I love authenticity. I just love it. I love like catching people off guard and just seeing how they naturally react. Like you said, we understand that there's times and place. You can't always be like that if your goal is to grow your channel or whatever the case may be. But I don't feel like there's anything wrong with throwing those types of videos in there once in a while. I definitely don't. Like it's just because it feels like watching that video, Jashim, your last video, it feels like you're talking to us, like you're talking to me, like I was right there with you, and you're literally having a conversation with me, and that kind of engages me more and like relates to me better. Yeah, that's why the lives too, and so the two reasons you do, I think I can speak for a lot of people for lives are they get great watch time. So a lot of people do like how I put out the last video of me on the podcast. I don't expect everybody to watch that video. Duh, I know everybody's not gonna watch. Sit there. I don't even my favorite YouTubers or even it's hard for I'm not gonna sit down and watch an hour video of that. You know what I mean? That's a lot. But it's about having that watch time. So you pick your spot, whatever you feel like relates to you, you want to comment on, you comment on, and then you just have it running. That's what I do. And I feel like doing lives, that's a big thing is you get that great watch time from the lives and you can work on communicating and talking. Like it's no script, it's no like I had notes. I think the first two are the first live I did, but I don't like that no more. I don't want to be like that. I want this to like be a conversation like we're having. Like my boy Kev, like Kev's about to have his first live next. It's good to see that we're now starting to open the door to like lives now. You know what I mean? A lot of people are collabing with lives and doing lives. So it's we're kind of slowly shifting from, yes, the videos are good when we're putting out that daily content, but now we're getting to know each other live. Like that's what I feel like it's better because now we can collab on a live. We can do stuff like that. Now that's more of a learning. Now we can get to know each other better. Now we can really like bounce off ideas and all that good stuff. What's up, Rohit? What's up? Rohit? I don't know if it's Rohit or Rohit. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Yeah, Cholo. That's what I'm saying. The live actually like allows you to see the personality of the YouTuber. That's what I mean. So CL, you went from 491 to 512 last night. Now, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's I don't like with everybody saying it. I don't even want to look at my subs anymore because I know it's nonsense going on over there. I'll be like, I see the same number I've seen since I left. Like I haven't seen the same 117 or not once. Yeah, 1.17 or whatever. I've had that number for the past 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks. So I don't know what it is. Running my best life. Thank you for checking in, man. Thank you for checking in. My watch time was I don't even know. I guess so. I'm gonna look up all that stuff for you guys. I don't look up any of that stuff. I think the last time my watch time was over like just over 2,000. So I'm assuming I'm still around there. I'm like right over 2,000 hours of watch time. So 4,000 is what you gotta get. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get 4,000 by the end of the year, but at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? My goal was to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, and I did that. So if I get to 4,000 by the end of the year, that's just a bonus. But I'm not trying to force it. I'm not doing it. Like doing these lives, yes, they get great watch time, and that's the goal. But my goal is more so to just help on my communication skills and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The conversation, yeah. Like Kev, like you're live, like you did with the collab with Brad, with the BS and all that, with BS Life and with oh man, I'm drawing a blank, and with PJ and BS Life, like stuff like that is what I like. I like that because it's authentic. It's just back and forth banter. That's his name, right? Banter. Oh, that's what one of his things, but it's like back and forth. I like that. Who, me? Like I'm natural conversing. I'm definitely. A lot of people are saying that to me. Even on the podcast, the ladies that were on it said that I should be a motivational speaker. Like I can talk well like that. I don't feel like I'm a great talker like that. I don't know. I feel like I mess up on words a lot. Finally got over 400, right? That's what's up. But yeah, no, that's what's up. Like I feel like we just gotta just continue to just put out your best content you can put out, and then whatever happens is the you guys are stupid, guys. Yeah, I mean that's crazy. So I'm back in Jersey right now. So as you guys probably noticed, the background is not like it's used to. You were used to probably seeing the Kobe book, the basketball. I got the D Wade, LeBron alley oop behind me. I got no more of that green setup. I had the nice green walls at my parents' house. So I'm back in Jersey right now. I came back last Tuesday. I came back. We had our first basketball tryouts last Tuesday and it went well. It went good. We had our second tryouts this Tuesday past just to make sure we would have enough kids to create a team, which we did. So we're looking to have our first tournament next weekend, to go into our first tournament next weekend. So everything goes well, goes as planned. Hopefully you guys can see me out there coaching. So I've said this to Kev before. I want to get one of those wireless microphones so that when I'm coaching, you guys can like hear, and the camera doesn't have to be. I have the Rode microphone on my camera, but it has to be close in range for you guys to hear me. So I want them to be able to, yes, record me close, but also be able to record from like where the spectators watching, stuff like that, and just get different angles, but still be able to hear me like screaming and all that stuff. So I gotta figure out a way to get that. And I'm gonna talk to you, Kev. I forgot the microphone, Kev, that you told me to get the name of it, but I'm definitely gonna try to look into that. So that's my goal now. So that's what, like, I have a game tomorrow. One of the coaches can't make it, so I'm gonna fill in and coach for them. We were supposed to be playing indoors, but good old New Jersey, the mayor said that the mayor of the town that we were gonna play in, the mayor gave it the go and was like, you guys can play. Then the police commissioner came in and was like, no, and shut it down before it even happened. So no indoor tournament tomorrow. So they're trying to find somewhere where they can do it outside now. The police commission, or the police chief was like, y'all are not playing with all these people inside, all these kids inside playing basketball. Nah. So Jersey is still tough. They just opened up gyms to 25% out here. I don't know how it is where all you guys are where all you guys are at right now, how everything is opening up, but Jersey, New York City is still bad. And Jashim knows that because he's in New York City, so he knows that. It's still bad, man. The podcast is natural. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what makes it easy. So about the podcast. So guys, if you haven't seen my previous video, I did a podcast. I was invited to be a guest on for the first time on a podcast, and it was so fun. It's so funny because I was so nervous, like going in and anxious, because they gave me a list. They emailed me a list of different topics that I wanted to talk about, and I chose. They said choose like 3 to 4 topics that you want to talk about, and we'll ask you questions on these topics. So I picked them, and then they came back with questions. So they were like, these are the type of questions we're going to be asking you. And these questions had nothing to do with the topics. I was like, wait, what the heck? So the questions were like they were asking fitness related questions. But I'm not, man, I answer fitness, but they were actually about like when you exercise this, like what part of the muscle do you work? Like, why do you train this and stuff like that? I'm like, bro, I'm not a personal trainer like that. I don't got my what's the name certificate, my personal training certificate or strength and conditioning certificate. So I was like, I don't know. So I'm like, how am I gonna answer all these questions like when it goes? So I'm like, I'm rambling, scrambling. So I'm like, you know what? An hour before, I'm gonna just look up information or whatever, and just have like something by me or something that I could just like relate to. I forgot to do all that, so I'm scrambling. Like I didn't even look at the questions. I forgot what the questions were. I'm like, bro, I'm about to do this. I'm about to do my first ever podcast, and I'm gonna bomb it. That's all I'm thinking is like I'm gonna look crazy on my first ever podcast. So the podcast starts. So they bring me into like a quote unquote green room where it's not live yet, but where they're making sure the microphone is good, the visuals are good, and they're like, okay, we'll just bring you on. We'll bring you on when we're ready. So they bring me on. So I'm like, bro, I'm just ready for them to ask me crazy questions that I'm gonna have to just think on the fly, and my answers might be stupid or whatever the case may be. They might, like somebody who's like a strength and conditioning coach might be looking at this and be like, what the hell is he talking about? But then they start asking me about basketball, purpose, about coaching, stuff like that. So I'm like, thank you, God. They asked me about exactly what I know. I'm like, thank you, Lord. So after that, the conversation was easy. I was like, this is a piece of cake. Just felt like I was talking to parents, like a couple of parents. It was great. I enjoyed that. For all of you guys, I hope you all get the chance to be on a podcast. It's fun. Like I would like during these times, it sucks that we have to do like Zoom and all this or whatever. But I would love to be like on somebody's podcast where I'm there with the person. Like I like that. Like I'm big into the Skip and Shannon stuff, like watch Undisputed, the Stephen A. And so I'm into that dispute type of stuff. Like I always want to be like in that, like and just pick different topics, and then we have back and forth conversation about it, and we can agree to disagree or whatever the case may be. Like that, I like that type of stuff. The mic'd up segment. Yeah, Kev, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Even Kev. So I got a video for the first time. I don't know if I'm gonna put it out Monday. I don't know when. But I got one of the kids to record me while I'm coaching. And I was like, I don't know how this is gonna come out. I tried to focus everything. I did everything I could with the camera before, and I told him all you have to do is press the button on and off. That's all you have to do is record. So I was like, just capture whatever moments and me talking or whatever. So he got me good, but it's so shaky. Like I know Kev, Jashim, I know you know what I'm talking about. Like it's so shaky. Like he's holding the camera, and I just played it on my computer, and it looks so shaky. And I try to stabilize it, and then to go into warp mode, so I'm looking mad warpy and corny and garbage. So I'm like, oh man, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna put some of it. Like it's not like there's a couple clips that are shaky, but it doesn't look awful shaky. Like, but I'm like, I gotta keep some of it because I'm actually talking to the kids and trying to put them through drills. So I'm like, I gotta show you guys these visuals. I have to. But that's what I got. So I say that to say this, that I have to find somebody that's the hard part, is finding somebody that would go around with me and record me, because I'm pretty much recording myself and doing everything like by myself. So I got to find somebody that would do that for me. 5 radius lockdown. Dang, really? In Australia? It's that bad still? Wow. CL Furlong. I saw a video on Australia the other day where they had this crazy looking bug. It's called like a dragonfly or a dragon wasp or something crazy. I don't know what it is, something crazy, but I don't know if that's true. Let me know. Like, have you ever seen anything like that? Like a dragonfly or a dragon wasp or a dragon bug? It looked like something that you can't stomp on. You can't like hit with a bat. Like it would eat both. Like it's like look like something that you got to shoot with a shotgun to kill it. Yeah, it is. He said I would have had. Yeah, just she was stupid. He said, nah. He tried his best though. He said I would have had a conversation with him. I knew it was gonna be. I had a feeling it wasn't gonna be great, but I was like, whatever, man. I could put it on a yeah. But Kev, I like it. I could do that. I could put it on the tripod and have it zoom in on me. I guess I could do that. But I I like it where I know you do too probably, but I like it where they're like following you. You know what I mean? So it's like you'll see me there, and then you'll twist, and it might be behind the camera, then to the side. I feel like if it's on the but you're right. I could do it on a tripod, and then maybe just switch up angles. You know what I mean? And just do it on a tripod for one segment, and then do it from another angle. I could do it like that. But damn, that's a lot of work, Kev, for just me. Because you got to think about it. I'm trying to coach too. Like I'm trying to coach while doing all this. Yeah, the dragonfly. That's what it's called. A dragonfly, I think. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. It just feels more natural because it feels like you're like everybody that's watching me, you're like walking with me and you're like talking with me and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's my channel update. Is that I'm gonna. So I don't know if cause I don't have nothing with me. Like I forgot my lights. I forgot I had two. What's the name? Soft boxes. I forgot those two. I forgot my tripod. So the only thing I have is the Gorilla Pod with me. And what else did I forget? And that's it. Those are the only two. And then I just had like a computer. I had a whole setup, computer at my parents' house that I was gonna bring with me, but I took the train back to Jersey, so I forgot all that stuff. So I'm out here just vlogging. I'm just gonna be moving, just vlogging with the camera and just vlogging stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get good visuals tomorrow. If we end up playing outside, I don't know if it's still up in the air if we're even gonna play tomorrow. But if we do, I was definitely gonna plan on having you guys see that. Like I was gonna at least record the game where the other coaches is coaching, and I don't know if they'll be able to see me. I don't know if you guys can get me, man. I gotta figure that out, man. A motorized slider. You guys are talking too high tech stuff. I don't even know what a motorized is. The motorized slider the crazy thing like they use in Hollywood where you put it on a thing and it like literally like slide. You can control it to like slide back and forth. That's crazy. Reality TV show. And drone pilot. Nah, definitely. I definitely need like I just want to. So my goal is just to make everything as visually pleasing to everybody that's gonna watch. So I know that when I watch people's content, like I'm not saying that it has to be Hollywood or anything like that, but whatever you have or whatever you're working with, just do the best with what you're working with. And that's what I'm trying to do. I just want to do the best with what I'm working with. So I'm trying to figure out ways that I can just so I like I try to incorporate when I vlog, like I did the vlogging style, like a lot of talking into it. So where you can like even though I'm recording kids playing basketball or doing a sport, you can still cut to one of the coaches trying to explain something and just see that it's bigger than just kids out here shooting. Like, cause I can make a cinematic highlight video with kids doing recording, but we've seen that all, man. Everybody's done that. Like nobody, I want to see that. I want to like what's different is coming from what you guys hearing me say something or hearing the coaches say something and just seeing our style. I think that's different. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. This is gonna be. I'm at. I feel like I'm at a good place. I don't know about you guys. I don't know how you guys feel when it comes to YouTube, like where you're at right now. If you're at a good place, if you're just trying to get by, if you're just trying to get past this time we're in, if you enjoy where you're at, I don't know, but I feel like I understand YouTube and I understand what it's about, and I understand that honestly, YouTube is low key just a stepping stone to all these new opportunities that I'm getting and I know a lot of y'all are getting. Like if we continue to just look at it as that and not look at YouTube as the end all be all, I think that's a better like mindset. So I try to keep that mindset now more. So even when I'm not seeing, even if my views are dropping or not, or if I'm losing subscribers or whatever the case may be, things like that aren't happening. I always try to keep in the back of my head that YouTube is not the end all be all. This is creating, opening up so many different doors. Like I couldn't even sit here and tell you guys how many people have hit me up like, oh, we should collab. Like even this is just random people. This is even some people I don't even know. Oh, I see your name is Purpose. That's what's up. You want to collab? Oh, you basketball? Yeah, I think we could do such and such. Like I had this girl the other day hit me up and she was like a collab. She wants to do something where it's called some video where like I teach her how to play basketball. I teach her like the rules of basketball and stuff like that. It's hilarious. That'd be great to do in person. Like to do something like that a day in the life. Like, I like that. Like other than I like those type of videos. Those are the favorite videos I like to watch. It's like day in life, like where people take you around and then they talk about like what they're doing or where they're at. And it doesn't have to be some crazy place like Hawaii or Mexico or Cancun or anything crazy. Like I like seeing like how people's lifestyles are and like what they go through on a daily basis. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People say that. So I even said that like when I say I'm different as a coach, I don't want you to think that like, I turn into this crazy different. It's just that I'm so focused. I was so competitive as a player. So now that the girls I coach and the kids I coach, even the boys more so I can be like louder and on them. But the girls I started over with now are 7th and 8th graders. So it's hard to be that as hard as I was on the girls that I just coach who graduated or are in college now, because that wouldn't work for that age group, if that makes sense. So the reason I could get so loud and disciplined with the older girls that I was with is because I was with them since 7th grade. So I was with them for 3-4 years before I started getting on. I learned about their personality. I learned about them. And that's when I started to, open up as in I know who I can scream at. I know I can get, you know how the case would be. So for these girls, I don't want them to think that me screaming or whatever, that it's because winning is all that matters, if that makes sense. But at the end of the day, I say all that to say, once I get into the game and then we're down by 2 with 2 minutes or we're up and it's a game and we're in a battle, all that goes out the window. I just turn into competitive mode and I'm screaming. I be screaming. I'm bad. So this is my coach. I'll give you guys a quick glimpse of how I would coach, like my coaching style kind of would be. So they say something like, say one of the kids does something like, say they don't get back on defense or something, or they miss a layup, or they turn the ball over or something. Like one of my better players who are supposed to be able to handle the ball turns over the ball. I won't be say her name is Emma. So I won't be like, come on, Emma, stop turning the ball over. I'll be like, come on, Emma. I'll be like Emma. Then under my breath or to my assistant coach, I'll be like, what the fuck, man? Like I'll be like that. Like I'll curse and get crazy like that. I try. So I won't necessarily like I'll scream and be like, come on, Emma, like come on, or something like that, or talk to them in that way. But then I'll just look like, oh, like my body language is more so my coach. You'll see it through my body language. Like my body language, they'll do something that I'll be like, oh. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'll just be like, what am I getting myself into? How do they not know how to pass the ball? You know what I mean? Something like that. Which I got to get better at. I got to get better as a coach at that. Sway's coaches, look who's this monster. I turn into this monster. People think that like I'm not crazy like that, but I can scream. But you have to scream because the kids don't listen unless you get loud. You gotta show that you have authority, that you're willing to. You gotta show them that you're willing to take it to that level, to them on them. Yeah, that's what I mean, Robbie. Like monetizing is so crazy. Like, yeah, you just gotta. Yep, you're right. You just gotta stay true to your audience and just adjust the best you can. That's exactly it. Yell for YouTube. Yeah, I don't even have I ever yelled in one of my videos. I don't know if I did a video where I yelled. I think I have. I probably have done a video. I feel like I've done a video where I yelled. Have I never yelled? No, I don't think I yelled. I couldn't do that. I should do. Should do a video like a day? How it's like to play for Coach Kev? I should do a video like that. How it's like, and then just get kids, just do it random and set up like a fake game or something like that, and just do like make it like I'm making like a movie, like a Hollywood movie, like Coach Carter or something like that, and just scream and just. And it'll be a funny movie where they do something like small, like they tie their shoes slow, and I scream at them tying their shoes slow or something like that. All right, Tracy, thank you for coming through. We're only gonna go for an hour or so. I don't even like keeping these long. 'Cause I feel like we're like even how Vince always says just rambling, but at the end of the day, like you just said, Josh, it's just talking. Like you guys are probably you're probably watching the game's going on, or doing whatever you're doing on a Friday night. Like at the end of the day, it's not even about you have to be here for me. It's just like if you just have me on the background and then you're just listening or whatever, and it's just a normal conversation because I could talk. Like I'm not afraid to talk, or I'm not shy enough to talk. Like I won't keep dry spots. Like there's not gonna be like dry spots where it's like, well, what is this guy talking about? Like literally, I'm looking at it. It's 50 minutes in, and I don't even know if I talked about what the hell I was supposed to talk about. These are definitely perfect if you're editing a video. Oh, yeah. This is great. But like I said, so I have the game tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't gotten a call yet or anything to confirm it, but I'm supposed to be coaching the boys, the high school. I think they're 10th graders, the 10th grade boys, 9th or 10th grade boys tomorrow, filling in. So if all goes well, I'm going to try my best to see if I can get some visuals of us outside. It's supposed to be, they moved it to Pennsylvania, so I don't know how that's going to work or whatever. All right, Jashim, I don't know how that's going to work or whatever, but this is definitely like, this is crazy. Do you prefer coaching boys or girls? That's a good question. Tracy, thank you for coming through. Do I prefer coaching boys or girls? That's a good question. I don't want to sound politically correct or not give you an answer and say both. Ah, man, it's so tough, man. Because they have their good, they have their bad. I'll put it like this, Kev. Coaching, they both have their set of challenges. I enjoy having to get boys to respect you. because they're more keen on, especially because I coach their inner city kids. So they're more keen on being disrespectful or not respecting you. So that's harder to get. So I love that challenge of trying to get the boys to respect me. And for the girls, it's trying to get, I love the challenge of getting them out their comfort zone. And for the most part, their comfort zone is always being shy and not talking, not communicating. That's the biggest thing with girls. For boys, they'll scream, ball, ball, ball. They'll do all that all day. For girls, you go watch one of these girls' teams play, all you're hearing is a ball dribbling and sneakers squeaking. You wouldn't even know that there's kids on the court. Like there is no communication, there's no talking. So that's a challenge I try to get out of the girls, is to get them to talk and just try to be communicate better, like stuff like that. All right, Empowered. All right, Cholo. Thanks for coming through, guys. You guys are the best. You guys support. A lot of you guys, all of you, like whoever's here, when I went away from YouTube for a little bit, a lot of you were like, "Where have you been? I haven't seen your videos pop up." That's cool to hear that. Like hearing stuff like that is definitely like dope to hear that. Like that that you guys are still, like, even though you guys are focused on what you have to do and focused on your everyday life, focused on putting out your best content, you still notice that when people are gone, like when I was gone and stuff like that. So yeah, that hard guy, it's tough. Like it's funny. Like I don't know, man. It's coaching is a challenge, man. It's a challenge because sometimes you have kids that aren't that. Coaching is, whew, it's tough. I enjoy it though. I wouldn't be doing anything. I enjoy coaching. I love it, man. If you were to coach any team in the history of the NBA, which team would you choose and what year? Oh, damn, man, that is a tough question, guy. Which team and what year? If I could choose any team in the NBA to coach, what team and what year? I would this is gonna be this might be a cop out. Ah man, cause I'm gonna say the Jordan, because whoever I pick, whatever team I pick is, they're gonna be good. They have to be good. They're gonna be a good team. I love that Golden State team, man. But then you won't have the Golden State team with KD. Oh man, that's a that Kev, that's a tough question, man. If you okay, so I'll answer the question like this: to If I could coach, the best team that I would want to coach is the KD team, the Golden State team with KD, when KD came to the team. It's that team is I would, that would be just a fun team to just draw up so many different plays like that, and you could just throw stuff. Like I would enjoy that. But the biggest challenge I would want to coach is the Clippers team when Chris Paul first came on that team, and trying to get them to the finals. Get that team with Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan and all of them, and try to get them to the finals. And we'll go for 5 more minutes and we're out of here. Good luck. CL, thank you for coming through, man. Thanks for the support. It's much needed. I know that nowadays support is very few and far between. So you gotta shout out all the people that support you. Yeah, it would either be the Lob City team, Kev, or the New Orleans team that Chris Paul was on. One of those two teams I would try to get to the. I like the Lob City because you could draw up better like plays like for alley oops and stuff like that. But the New Orleans team was tough too, so I wouldn't be mad at that. But I would probably do the Lob City and try to get them to the chip. I do a better job than Doc Rivers. I get Doc Rivers out of here. It's like I'm just joking. But I do look at some coaches and be like, yo, I could do that too. At least do as well of a job, if not mess it up. All right, Kev's a coach. Kev should coach. Kev knows a lot about basketball. I'm surprised Kev doesn't get into it. Kev knows, like, even like basketball with Raptors. Like, you should do all that stuff. Kev, how did you get to? How did you? Oh wait, Kev, are you from California or are you from Canada? Because I know you like the Raptors. Where are you from? Oh, you're from Toronto? So this whole time, Kev, I thought you were from California. It's crazy. I don't know why I thought that. I thought you were from California this whole time. That's crazy. Because I was gonna ask you, I was like, how the heck did you like Toronto from California? I did not know that you were in Canada. So you're in Canada. BS Life is in Canada. You guys are just all Canadian up there. The Vince. Oh, okay. I got you. Nah, that's what's up. That they were just talking about the other day. I just watched a podcast with for all you youngins on here who don't know. I just watched a podcast with Allen Iverson, and Allen Iverson was talking about how Vince Carter was one of the best that he watched. Man, Vince was different. Vince changed a lot of stuff, man. That that's still the greatest dunk contest of all time. That dunk contest, Vince, because it's not even more so than what Vince did in that dunk contest. Steve Francis killed, McGrady killed, like they killed that dunk contest. That's one of the greatest ones. Yeah, All the Smoke. That's the podcast. Yeah, all the pro. They be high as hell in that. What's the name? Steven Jackson and what's his name? What's the other? Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. They be high as hell, and they be talking about it. They don't even try to hide it. They be high. Matt Barnes said something like he would play in the NBA and he was like, I know I'm not getting playing time, so I would just come to games high and I know he's not lying. I'm like, bro, they are hilarious. No, but this is a good. A couple more minutes and we're out. Yo, I thank you. I appreciate each. So before I even go to that part, like, I appreciate each and every one of you for watching this podcast. If you were here live, I appreciate you. If you weren't here live, I appreciate you. If you commented, I appreciate you. If you're watching it on a playback, I appreciate you. Just any way that you all show your support, I truly appreciate it. I know these times are crazy and we all have a lot on our plates with everything going on. So all this is just much appreciated. So this is definitely gonna go up in a live. I'm gonna try to, I don't know. I like continue. I get like I'm Kev. When's your live stream? I'm definitely gonna continue because I feel like more so we're just breaking barriers now with live streams. So we're just gonna start like a live stream committee where we'll create something where everybody's having we're gonna do something where we have a live stream every day. Like somebody has one on Monday, then somebody has one on Tuesday, someone has one on Wednesday, Thursday, and then we just have like a live stream. Like everybody has one live stream like every day. All right, yours is Thursday, yeah. So I'm probably gonna do this or just have people or just have people like if you I don't know how to do that, but I guess you gotta download one of those things, right? Like StreamYard or OBS or whatever, all those things that you can like stream with, and then you can split screen and do all that stuff. But that's definitely cool. I think that's cool. Like even that will create a better conversation. So if yours, Kev, if you're down, like I'll do that. I'll definitely would do that. Split screen, like whatever, and then we can just it would like we can just I don't know. You could pick topics to discuss if you want to do that. Where we could just talk about life things about like whatever's going on right now. We could just talk about any kind of topics like stuff like that. I definitely would. Definitely would look into that because like everybody said, this one not to say that one person is bad. Like I don't mind talking, but it's just good to have that communication. Like how you're communicating and how you all are talking in the comment section. It would be good to have somebody else hear somebody else's voice too and just switch off. Like how I do the IGTV series I do on Sundays. Yeah. All right. That's what's up. So all right. So I'll be there, Kev. So it's about to get to an hour. I hit it perfectly on an hour. This was great. Great live. I'm shout out to Kev. Anybody still on this video or anybody watching this playback, make sure you go watch my boy Kev. He is doing his first live stream next Thursday. At what time, Kev? Put the time. I don't know what time it is. I'll shout you out. And then we'll close it. Okay, so Kev is gonna be doing his first ever live stream on YouTube next Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So definitely check his out. Check it out. It's his first one. So we definitely all got to show him that support, show him that love that he shows all of us in his first live stream. Because I remember how I felt on my first live stream. I was like, is there going to be one person in here? Is there going to be two? But nah, so definitely let's fill up his live stream and then keep those comments going and just keep it as energized as we can. So hopefully you kill it. I know you're going to kill it. Not hopefully, Kev. You'll kill it. But thank you all. Like I said, thank you all for coming through. Hopefully we get these games in tomorrow. I don't know, but you guys will know because you'll see the video. I'll have a video coming out next week. I don't know if it's going to be Monday or Wednesday or when it is, but I'm going to do my best to try to edit the video and try to showcase some of my coaching a little bit. You guys can see me on the court coaching and all that good stuff. But other than that, it's Coach Kev, guys. I'm back. You too. I'm back. I appreciate each and every one of you. Stay up. Be safe. Enjoy your weekend. Till next time, I am out of here. Peace.